州之佛以事件引发全国掀起反警暴浪潮，也激发人们对于族裔平权的重视。在这个时空背景下，加州16号提案就格外引人注目。昨天我们报道了反对阵营的意见，今天为您专访支持16号提案阵营的给所有人机会联盟联合主席潘伟璇，了解该提案的诉求。古林佳的报道。
在加州，我们相信每一个人都应该有平等发展的机会。
支持16号提案阵营本周二推出第一支宣传广告，有英文、中文和西班牙文3种语言的版本。广告主题为进步的阶梯，凸显出女性和有色人种在就业、教育上面临的系统性障碍，认为16号提案能创造通往机会的阶梯，对抗工资不平等。
And unfortunately, the discrimination still favors wealthier white men who get most of the big contracts in government.Who still occupy the leadership positions in government, and in many ways are overrepresented in positions of power. And what Prop 16 does is it creates ladders. It creates ladders for Asian Americans, African Americans, Latino people, women, to be able to have true equal opportunity.
正式代表支持16号提案阵营的是给所有人机会联盟 The Opportunity for All Coalition， 共有3位联合主席，分别为华裔、非洲裔和墨西哥裔。一直协助推动 ACA 5法案的华人权益促进会共同行政主任潘伟璇是其中之一，代表亚裔社区。他说明支持16号提案的理由。
We saw it as a real opportunity to correct something that was a mistake.Almost 25 years ago, when Republicans and mostly white leadership in the state passed something called Proposition 209, that really allowed discrimination in California to get worse for Asian Americans, for other people of color, for women. And, unlike 42 other states, California has a ban on equal opportunity programs like affirmative action. And unlike the private sector, where we can openly advocate for a community to be better represented,in leadership, this Proposition 209 has really caused a lot of problems and made discrimination worse.
旨在推翻加州209号提案的加州16号提案，目的是希望加州实施平权法，建议允许多样性作为政府在公共就业、教育以及签约决策中的一个因素，允许政府就上述范围做决定时，可以考虑种族、性别、肤色、族裔特性或是原国籍。支持阵营认为16号提案扩展所有加州人平等的机会，增加得到公平薪资、就业以及升学的管道，也会打击薪资歧视与系统性的种族歧视，为女性和有色人种创造机会。关注华裔社区民权以及移民权益长达50年的华人权益促进会认为该提案对于华裔社区有利。至于针对反对阵营称提案造成差别待遇，反而是一种种族歧视，潘伟璇也做出回应。
Well, look, there's already a lot of discrimination in the United States now, right? And so we have to fight discrimination with everything that we can. And certainly CAA has been doing that for many, many years, right? And I think when you look at what policies actually are effective, the policies that work are the ones that name gender and race specifically.So, for example, when you say we're not going to look at race, we're not going to look at gender, you end up with the existing status quo that favors mostly white, mostly men, mostly wealthier white men from continuing.
潘伟璇也坦言，明白有大批华裔家长担心16号提案对于亚裔学生不公平，可能因此进不了加大系统 UC。潘伟璇认为，即使提案通过，对于入学决策不至于有太大影响。
And there's something like 12 or 13 factors currently within UC that are considered when a student applies. And what this would do is simply say that race and gender would be one of those factors, but they could not be the determining factor.
目前表态支持16号提案的包括大批重量级民选官员，例如联邦参议员范士丹和贺锦丽、加州州长纽森，还有多位华裔民选官员和组织，如华人权益促进会、亚洲法律联会和 APAPA 亚裔联盟等。值得注意的是，这项修宪提案虽然先前在州议会需要超过2/3票数支持才能放上选票， 但一旦放上选票之后，只需过半选民同意就能通过。26台记者古林佳报道。
现在于美加各地都可收看旧金山湾区 KDSF 26台的精彩节目。旧金山湾区的观众可透过 KDSF App 或电视收看，其他地方的观众可透过 SBTV App 或上网 sbtv.ktsf.com 收看。